Listen closely. Average is crowded. Obsession is rare. Every great achievement in history was born out of obsession, an unstoppable, relentless focus on one vision. You can't casually want success. You can't kinda chase your dream. If you're not obsessed with it, if it doesn't consume you, then you'll settle for average, and average will never give you the life you dream of. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. This is the first episode of our new series called The Price of Greatness. We all want to live extraordinary lives, but few are willing to pay the price. Today, we're diving into the cost of obsession. Section 1, the price of obsession. Obsession means late nights and early mornings. It means working when others are resting. It means saying no to distractions and yes to your vision. People will call you crazy, too focused, too intense. But remember this, the obsessed are the ones who change the world. There's a quote that goes, "The harder you work, the luckier you get." Luck has nothing to do with it. It's not luck that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. It's their relentless drive, their obsession. Do you think Kobe Bryant got to where he did because he was lucky? Or Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, they didn't become legends because they got lucky breaks. They achieved what they did because they were obsessed. Here's the harsh truth. Average kills dreams. Potential suffocates under the weight of mediocrity. When you're obsessed, you don't have time for Netflix, casual dating, or endless scrolling on social media. Your focus is sharp and unwavering. You know what you want, and you won't stop until you get it. Are you ready to pay that price? Because the alternative is average. When you choose average, you get average results. You chase the latest trends, jump from one quick fix to the next, seeking instant gratification. But here's what happens. You become a product of your environment, shaped by the opinions and expectations of others. Your dreams get buried under layers of complacency. You tell yourself, "I'm trying." But deep down, you know you're settling. You're choosing comfort over growth. Now let me ask you something. Do you really want to build something great? Something that makes a real impact? If your answer is yes, then you can't afford to be average. You must embrace obsession. Obsession becomes your fuel, driving you forward even when you're tired. It pushes you past your limits, helping you achieve what you thought was impossible. Section 2, the trap of average. Average is easy. Average is safe. It's following the crowd, living for the weekend, doing just enough to get by. But average kills dreams. Average suffocates potential. Average will never satisfy the hunger inside of you. Imagine a flock of birds flying in a V formation. Each bird has a specific role. They rely on each other, working together as a team. But what happens if one bird decides to fly off course? Sure, they might enjoy the freedom, the wind beneath their wings as they explore uncharted territories. But as they venture further away, they miss out on the collective strength, the camaraderie that comes from flying in formation. Suddenly, the journey becomes tougher, the winds seem more challenging, and the destination appears much lonelier. That's what happens when you choose average. You abandon the pack, thinking you'll make it on your own, but you were meant to soar with the V. The problem with average is that it's comfortable. It feels safe. It's easy to blend in, to play it small. But here's the truth. The greatest rewards are often found outside the comfort zone, in the uncharted territories of life. You see, being average means staying within the lines, playing it safe, sticking to what's familiar. It's taking the well-trodden path, the one less traveled by. But if you want to excel, if you want to thrive, you must break free from the mold. Embrace the unknown. Here's the hard truth. Average is a slow death to your potential. Think about the dreams you've abandoned, the goals you've left unfinished. Why? Because you chose average. You gave up on your big vision for the sake of comfort. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be this way. You can choose to break free from the shackles of average. You can choose to pursue your dreams relentlessly. Section 3, obsession breeds greatness. When you're obsessed, you don't just set goals, you dismantle them. You break them down into actionable steps, into routines, into daily habits. It's not enough to want success. You must embody it, live it, breathe it. Let me introduce you to the concept of minimum viable obsession. Just like there's a minimum viable product, an MVP, in business, there's a minimum viable level of obsession you must maintain. It's the baseline level of focus and dedication required to keep moving forward. It's the fuel that keeps you going when motivation runs low. You see, being obsessed isn't just about achieving a goal. It's about becoming someone who achieves goals relentlessly. Do you think Kobe Bryant woke up every morning just to practice? No. He practiced because it was who he was. It was his identity. He didn't do it for the day, but for life. He practiced because he was obsessed with being the best, period. Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It's the culmination of countless hours of work, of relentless focus. Think of Steve Jobs. He didn't just work on Apple. He lived it, breathed it, dreamed it. His obsession wasn't just with the product. It was with the experience, the emotions he wanted to evoke. Everyone has an obsession, something they're passionate about. For some, it's music. For others, fashion or gaming. But what if you could channel that same level of focus into your goals, your dreams? What if you could infuse your work, your studies, or your personal projects with the same obsession you have for your hobbies? That's when magic happens. Your obsession becomes your edge. It separates you from the crowd. It's what sets you apart and helps you stand out. The only way to truly succeed, to thrive and excel, is to embrace your inner nerd, to be obsessed. Section 4. Turn obsession into action. Don't apologize for being driven. Don't shrink your dreams to fit in with average people. Protect your energy, your time, your vision. Don't let anyone dull your ambition or make you feel guilty for being focused. When you're obsessed, you're not afraid to take risks. You step out of your comfort zone and embrace challenges. You learn from your failures and adapt quickly. You turn every obstacle into an opportunity to grow. Obsession turns problems into puzzles to be solved. It converts challenges into stepping stones. When you're obsessed, you don't need constant validation. You're driven by an inner fire that doesn't rely on external approval. You understand that true satisfaction comes from within. Your obsession fuels your discipline, guides your habits, and colors your daily actions. It's your internal compass, leading you towards your goals, helping you stay on track. Don't let anyone dictate your pace. Don't let anyone hold you back. It's your race to run. Your obsession is your superpower. Use it wisely. Harness its power and watch as you break through barriers that others think are insurmountable. When you're obsessed, you don't just imagine success. You feel it. You immerse yourself in it. You visualize every detail, every outcome. And with each visualization, your confidence grows. You can almost taste the sweet nectar of victory. You know what separates the obsessed from the average? Obsession breeds action. You don't think about taking action. You simply do it. You dive right in, head first, trusting that your obsession will guide your hands, your feet, your voice. You don't wait for inspiration to strike. You make things happen. When you're obsessed, procrastination doesn't stand a chance. Procrastination loves the average. It thrives in the realm of half-hearted efforts and postponed dreams. But when you're obsessed, you don't procrastinate. You attack your goals head-on, facing each challenge with the ferocity of a lion. Are you ready to join the ranks of the obsessed? Are you ready to leave the crowd behind and forge your own path? Remember, the choice is yours. Be obsessed or be average. But choose wisely, because average never inspired anyone. Average never built empires. Average never made history. But obsession creates greatness. It builds empires. It changes lives. So embrace your obsession. Let it guide you. Let it consume you. And let it lead you to the extraordinary life that awaits you.